Every no is leading to a better yes.
Joel Osteen, born on March 5, 1963, in Houston, Texas, grew up in a home where faith and ambition were inseparable. His father, John Osteen, had been a Southern Baptist pastor, but broke from tradition in 1959 to start a new church, Lakewood, alongside his wife, Dodie. Joel was one of 6 children, and his family faced both trials and triumphs. The birth of his sister Lisa, who was severely disabled, shaped their understanding of faith and healing. Joel witnessed firsthand the way his parents leaned on God during hardships, and this environment planted seeds of belief and resilience. His upbringing was quiet but formative, shaping a future that would combine media savvy with spiritual leadership. Early life. Learning behind the scenes. Despite being born into a family of preachers, Joel was shy and reserved. He graduated from Humble High School in 1981, not for his charisma, but for his quiet determination. He briefly attended Oral Roberts University, studying radio and television, but left after less than a year. Joel returned to Houston with a vision. He wanted to bring Lakewood's message to television, something few churches did at the time. Over 17 years, he honed his skills in media, filming, editing, and producing broadcasts that polished his father's sermons into a compelling TV product. Even while behind the scenes, he absorbed the art of connecting with people, slowly preparing for a role he never thought he would assume. Stepping into preaching, a sudden calling. Joel repeatedly told his father, "You're the preacher, Daddy." Yet, in January 1999, he agreed to deliver his first sermon. He spoke nervously, sharing family stories and jokes, trying only to connect. 6 days later, John Osteen passed away suddenly, leaving the church without a leader. Joel, inexperienced and grieving, stepped into the role of senior pastor on June 7, 1999. Lakewood had over 6,000 members, and expectations were high. Despite having no formal training, Joel's authenticity resonated. He combined his media expertise with a natural encouragement style, turning Lakewood into a rapidly growing congregation. Within 5 years, attendance exploded, reaching tens of thousands weekly, and the church became a national and global name. Media mastery. Building a brand. Joel's rise coincided with a media revolution. He understood the power of television and marketing better than most pastors. By strategically investing in airtime, negotiating prime slots, and using billboards, he expanded Lakewood's reach far beyond Houston. His sermons were designed to be uplifting and easy to follow, a departure from the traditional warnings about sin and judgment. This approach attracted people who wanted hope, positivity, and encouragement. Joel's media strategy turned Lakewood into a household name before he ever became a motivational figure. Every broadcast, every edit, every camera angle was part of a vision to inspire millions while maintaining a polished and professional image. Building the Lakewood Empire. The growth of Lakewood demanded space. The original 8,000-seat sanctuary couldn't contain the crowds. In 2003, Joel made a bold move, signing a 30-year lease on the Compact Center, formerly the Houston Rockets Arena. The church invested over $90 million in renovations, transforming it into a modern worship facility with 5 stories, classrooms, media rooms, indoor waterfalls, and vast seating. By 2010, Lakewood purchased the building outright, solidifying its status as a mega-church. The opening in 2005 attracted full houses, while millions watched online. Attendance soared past 40,000, and TV viewers numbered around 10 million in over 100 countries. Joel's vision had become reality, a massive global church powered by media, hope, and a brand that transcended traditional religion. The message of hope and prosperity. Joel's sermons focused on positivity, gratitude, and self-worth, blending faith with motivational speaking. His 2004 book, Your Best Life Now, sold over 4 million copies and remained on the New York Times bestseller list for nearly 4 years. This success propelled him beyond church walls into the wider cultural spotlight. Joel encouraged believers to live abundantly, avoid debt, and seek health and prosperity. Critics, however, argued that his focus on wealth and self-improvement oversimplified Christianity and risked blaming those who suffered. The tension between his uplifting message and traditional doctrines of suffering and repentance continues to draw both admiration and criticism, reflecting the polarizing nature of his ministry. Family life. A partnership in faith. Joel met Victoria in 1985 while replacing a watch battery, a chance encounter that led to marriage in 1987. Victoria, raised in a family of engineers and Sunday school teachers, initially helped behind the scenes at Lakewood. By 2003, she launched the women's ministry, eventually becoming a co-pastor and influential voice in the church. She published Love, Your Life in 2008, reaching number 2 on the New York Times bestseller list. Together, Joel and Victoria built a partnership that combined faith, leadership, and media savvy. Their children, Jonathan and Alexandra, grew up in the spotlight and have become integral to Lakewood's worship and youth ministries, continuing the family legacy. The challenges of mega-church leadership. Running a church of Lakewood's size comes with scrutiny. Despite an annual budget of $90 million, only about 1.3% went to missions and outreach, a point critics frequently highlight. Most spending went to weekly services, TV broadcasts, events, and administration. Controversies arose, such as the 2020 Paycheck Protection Program loan during COVID-19, which sparked debate over government aid to wealthy churches. High-profile incidents, including the Hurricane Harvey response, delayed outreach, and security gaps during a church shooting, intensified criticism. These events exposed the challenges of balancing media success, ministry responsibilities, and public expectations while maintaining credibility and trust. Security and tragedy. The February 2024 shooting Lakewood faced one of its darkest moments on February 11, 2024, when a gunman opened fire during a service. Despite heroic actions from off-duty officers, the attack left a 7-year-old boy critically injured. Investigators revealed the shooter had legal access to weapons despite mental health concerns, exposing systemic flaws. Joel addressed the congregation with a message of faith over fear, praying for victims and their families. Critics argued his response focused too much on hope and not enough on systemic issues like gun control and mental health. The tragedy underscored vulnerabilities in megachurch security and sparked national discussions about how to keep worshipers safe without compromising openness. Lawsuits and legal battles. Lakewood Church has faced multiple legal challenges, highlighting the complexities of operating a massive organization. In 2011, the band The American Dollar sued over unauthorized use of a song, seeking $3 million. The court sided with Lakewood in 2012, but the case illustrated the intricacies of media licensing within a mega-church. Other incidents, such as a settlement over a child injured during a service, raised questions about safety protocols. These legal challenges reveal the constant scrutiny Lakewood endures, balancing its public image, operational demands, and accountability to its congregation and the wider public. The impact of natural disasters. Hurricane Harvey in 2017 highlighted both logistical and reputational challenges. Lakewood initially delayed opening its doors as a shelter, sparking outrage across social media. Eventually, the church provided assistance, but the delay left a lasting perception issue. Subsequent disasters, like Hurricane Beryl in 2025, tested the church's response systems again. Even when aid was distributed effectively, prior missteps haunted public perception. These events revealed the ongoing tension between organizational capacity, media scrutiny, and public expectations, emphasizing the challenges megachurches face in crises where trust and timely action are critical. The evolution of faith practices. Lakewood has faced criticism for how it approaches traditional Christian practices like baptism and communion. Historically, these rituals were infrequent, leading some to question the church's theological depth. Over time, ceremonies like large-scale baptisms have returned to prominence, but perceptions linger. Critics argue that simplifying or downplaying certain rituals risks diluting core Christian teachings, while supporters note that reaching millions through accessible services is also a form of ministry. Balancing tradition and innovation remains an ongoing challenge for Joel and Victoria as they navigate both spiritual guidance and public expectations. Conclusion: a complex legacy. Joel Osteen's story is one of unexpected leadership, media mastery, and widespread influence, tempered by controversy and public debate. From a quiet, behind-the-scenes figure to the pastor of one of the world's largest churches, he has reshaped how millions experience faith. His message of positivity and abundance inspires many, yet draws sharp critique for its simplicity and focus on prosperity. Controversies over finances, disaster response, security, and theological depth complicate his legacy. Ultimately, Joel and Victoria Osteen's journey reflects the challenges of balancing faith, fame, and responsibility, leaving a lasting imprint on modern American Christianity.